In him we were also chosen, having been predestined according to the plan. Okay, predestined according to the plan. That means that God has a plan. He has a plan for you. He has a plan for me, and he has a plan for us. God's a planner. God plans. If he plans, then we ought to plan. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. So God plans. So there has to be a plan. The reason why there's a plan is because someone gave careful thought. So we've got to take the time to think and pray and reflect so that we can form a plan. So we need a plan. Yeah? Maybe that's an answer to somebody's prayer. God, what do I do to get a plan? Start with the plan. The best thing about a plan is is not going to be the final plan in the beginning. It's going to be thoughts coming together, conversations happening, different people contributing, and it's going to be a little not as clear, but that's okay. But you need a plan. The first start is a plan. In him we have been predestined according to the plan. So God has a plan, and then he gives you a destination. Okay, so his plan has a destination. What's a destination? It's where you're going. It's the place you will arrive to one day. You might not be there today, but you will one day. So there is a destination. So what God did is he got a plan, and he predestined you. What does that mean? That means God went before your destination, and he articulated the plan for you, so that over the course of you walking out that plan, you will eventually get to the place that God planned for you, ultimately. Ultimately. So you have been predestined according to the plan. So there is a plan, according to the plan of him who works out everything in accordance with the purpose of his will. Okay, that's pretty powerful right there. So God has a plan. He's predestined you according to a purpose, and he's going to work out everything according to the purpose of his will. Not according to your will. God doesn't promise to work it all out for you. He's going to work out his plan in you. It's according to his plan, not your plan. His plan is his will, not your will. Your will has to be submitted to his will, which is what Jesus had to do. He set the perfect example in the Garden of Gethsemane. 3 times he pleaded with the Lord, is there another way? And 3 times God says, no, this is the way. He says, fine, let not my will be done, but yours. See, when you come to the place in your life where you're willing to surrender your will to God's will, it is there that change, real lasting, long-lasting, eternal, powerful change happens for you. The moment that you say, let not my will be done, but yours. Because if we're honest with ourselves, our way doesn't really get us very far. And it causes more headache and heartache than anything else. Right? Or is just me? If not, I need some counseling. Because I certainly haven't got that right yet. I'm going to work in that area. Yeah, we'll talk about it later after. Sidebar message after the fact. It's too personal, too painful to talk in public. But yes, our will, and here's the thing about our will, we think we're right. In fact, no, we will even say, I know I'm right. I know I'm right. And here's how we know you're wrong. When we start saying that that's other people are wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. There's like this element of pride that's right in that statement. And anytime pride is in the spirit of that kind of confession, you automatically know they're wrong. Because there is no statement that's going to stand in the spirit of pride that is going to withstand God. Pride is what tells us we're right and everyone is wrong. Pride is what keeps us doing the wrong thing, knowing that we need to do something different. And we just keep doing the wrong thing. Pride. That's something that I'm praying about for me. Because I still got pride in me. I try to be humble. I try to walk in the fruits of Christ. I try to acknowledge the Lord in the things that he desires to do in and through my life. But pride is still there. It ain't as dominant and as bad as it was. Over time, it gets better. The more Christ is in you, the more pride leaves you. But and the reason why pride and humility are the two opposites, are the most two powerful things that are always in fighting against each other, pride and humility, is what caused the fall of Satan, Lucifer, was pride. What caused the rising of Christ in the earth was humility. He came as a servant, humbled himself, became a man, a servant, So he was the contrast of pride that caused him to fall, humility that caused Jesus to rise. Those who humble themselves, God will exalt. And those who exalt themselves, God will humble.